take care of yourself. That's the real horror. Look at this. Look, there can't be nothing bad about a little cute little cat here. You're not having a great day as usual. Okay, game. Well, this looks nice. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? Hopefully I'll catch your streams when I don't go to bed. I have been trying to do more daytime streams just for some of you people, like some of you Brits I know. They go to bed right as soon as I start streaming, coincidentally. You turn your head home when... a meow. What was that? There are only a few people around on the streets. I'm getting to it. Hold on. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them reacted to the sound at all. Curiosity guided your steps. You follow the sound of the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alleyway and walk forward. The ground, dampened by the rain, makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat! I guess that should have been obvious. Yeah, probably, you know, because of the meowing. This channel has the best sound effects, thank you. It's been, like, slowly curated over the course of, like, 2 years. I don't know much about this game. I really don't. I was told... by Big Gaming 64 over on TikTok. Go check him out. He's really cool. And over on YouTube. All right. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Yes, turn some of these down. Meow. Oh. So cute. And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before, but if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. I'm not much of a cat person, but you know. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, everybody welcome in Nightmare. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley from a small frown. Who leaves a cat in a cardboard box these days? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? Well, yeah. This cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Well, duh, we're going to take the fucking cat home. I'm assuming that we just don't have any, like, you know, any other responsibilities, no job. Dude's probably like, what, 20? You know what? You reach into the box and pick up the cat, holding it in front of you. Why not? The cat said meow. You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself. Oh my god. So, you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then. But it slowly breathes easier, and it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. And it's purring! You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? Meow! You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food and then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. 1 you living alone in it. Yep. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out a can of cat food and open it with a tab. Just get a bag of cat food. That canned cat food's expensive. You put some cat food on the saucer and click your tongue to the cat to call it over. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. Hello, hi. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not letting it annoy you, but the cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. My kitty gets dry food and wet food twice a day. Doesn't that get expensive though? I know you're supposed to like kind of alternate it, just to keep the cat hydrated. The cat rubs its body against your leg with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. That's a decent sandwich. That'll probably work. Ow! Oh, you cut your finger. You wince as you cut your finger on the knife from slicing the tomato. Well, that's your problem. You shouldn't have put a tomato on a sandwich in the first place. You watered down your sandwich. Good for you. You deserve to get cut. I'm sorry. That was a bit extreme. Costs about $40 a month. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, but in fairness, like, pet food is not very cheap. It's usually, I mean, especially if you're gonna, pay a little bit more, so you're not buying like the Alpo or and I'm not judging you either, but it's to me it doesn't look very good, so it probably doesn't look good to the dog either. As does most pet food. Anyway, stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just a... You watch the cat as the cat starts to... No!
So you have chosen death.
You think the cat's gonna pick up the knife? Oh. Lick lightly, but enthusiastically at the blood on your knife. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. The cat sits back, staring at you.
Oh my god, you know what? This is really scary.
It's a little freaky. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that's a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? What sound did you play there? Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's just still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your finger with the cut bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich. While you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it got a taste for the blood and now thinks you're food? That would be my instinct. You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat sitting on the corner, untouched. Jesus Christ. Come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hallway. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have any other options left than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your Uh-oh! Oof!
Oh my god, you know what? This is really scary.
It got scary! The lights just went out. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked the power out. It's no time for beans. You check your cell phone only to find out that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to change it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed up with your routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Dots. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. It is good to be back, yes. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? So hard not to spoil. Shush! You shush your mouth right now, Uncle John. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on top of your digital clock staring at you. What? Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up, and they say ominous things. And going completely haywire. Well, that's the better way of what I said. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. Spoil key like a good streamer. Don't do shit for me. Don't do shit for me. Don't do things for me. The kitty's an owl. I think I'd rather have a pet owl than a pet cat, to be honest. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But you do what you want. Then by all means. The cat's a ticking time bomb. Succubus, how you doing? Its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round. I was reading. The flashlight flickers. Hydrate? More like... Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh, fuck, the cat's gone! Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuated with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart. I don't like this feeling. Is overwhelming as your ears slowly start to... I thought I saw something. Start to pick up the sound of the static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. The order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock, and you feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? The kitty's under the bed sleeping probably. Yeah, that's usually what the... You know what my cat used to do when we used to have cats? We had a reclining chair. This is so off topic, but we thought it ran away. We thought like someone left the door open and it ran away. For 2 days, it was like hiding underneath that recliner. And just like we tore our house apart and we could not find this fucking cat. And then it had the unmitigated gall to scratch me after I found it. Its name was Glitch. It was a really cute cat. Whatever's watching you, you can already feel it's impatient. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it clearly as if it had whispered. Oh, fuck. Right into your ear. The cat ears are fitting right now, by the way. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. You expose his hiding spot. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Ooh, and you land on the knife, I bet. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, cooling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles and skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a gaze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt, as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. I'm waiting for the jump scare, but I'm getting distracted by Princess Peach. As an alicorn, what? It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder? But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. She looks so pretty. I'll have to look it up after the game. Oh, it's the fucking cat! When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife, as if skipping in delight. Then bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Ew. Ugh. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths discordant against the static now piercing at your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. Kill it with fire. Yes. Ooh, I like the music though. It's very The Thing vibes. The scent of the blood from your fresh wound on your foot. Blood. The cat said nothing. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding! The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if considering the act of pouncing forward. Dots. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the roads, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can barely glimpse the bloody imprints of your injured foot, leaving in your wake with every impact that it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of your eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Oh, keep running. Dots. It's the Cheshire Kidders. Huh, interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. Oh, what? There's other endings? I have to see what else is up. Wait, you're walking. Right, of course. What's the first time that you felt like going out, and you're actually glad that you did? The weather is absolutely perfect today. Oh, it's a Slay the Princess type of game. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway, the sunlight only emerging to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alleyway and walk forward. The loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softens your steps. That was the safe ending? God damn it. Well, I like to play it safe, so maybe I lived. I don't know. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alleyway. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box,
It's a kitty cat.
guess that should have been obvious. Hi. Interesting looking cat. It's pretty yellow eyes, shine like gold. Okay, so let's just, well, maybe not auto. You look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard cat to look, after all. This one sure is cute, though. Just look, it's not glaring at you or hissing or at you for getting close. This close to it. I'm so confused. Ugh, because now I gotta know what else is going on with this. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Take the cat home. Meow. Well, why not? Right? Meow! Good, very good. Give into the dark side. Dude, I want to try and figure this out. You barely reach out your arms over the cat, eagerly leaps into them and climbs onto your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? What? Me be one of you? No. That's not gonna happen. I'm a good Christian boy. I go to Sunday church every once in a while. On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food, but that would be a waste of time. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and one you living alone in it. Feels weird having another living being inside after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment, but it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Do something alone, do something with the cat. Do something with the cat. Like what? You tell me, game. Pet the kitty. It's not every day that you have access to a cute, fluffy animal. What else is there to do but pet it to your heart's content? You sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call the cat over. The cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing into your lap. You just want some attention, don't you? Alright. You carefully pet the cat. A rub behind an ear, scratch under the chin, smooth sweep along the back. Good. You keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying this bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. Do something else, then. Why don't I feed the cat? Maybe. I don't like the breathing either. The breathing's weird. The cat looks hungry, so you decide to feed it. You're regretting not stopping off to get food, as you don't have much left. Grocery shopping day is tomorrow, after all. You head to the kitchen and click your tongue, ensuring the cat follows you. It leaps nimbly onto the kitchen counter and watches as you search for meal options. You find some things you expect. A can of tuna in the pantry, some leftover meatloaf in the fridge, and... what's that? You realize there's a tightly sealed Tupperware at the bottom shelf of the fridge. You don't recognize it. A foul odor is leaking from the container. Whatever's inside can't be safe for human consumption. Lulu! Shush! Oh, shush! Sorry, my dog's being very, very needy. But the cat seems excited about it, practically salivating over it. What the hell is it then? Still, you're the caretaker here. You're the one who needs to decide what's best to feed a hungry cat. So you'll feed it. Oh, dude. Lulu's just warning you? Yeah, how dare you pay attention to something else that's not me? Dude, I kind of want to give it the mystery food. Fuck it, let's just give it the mystery food. It's really a good idea. Fine. I guess if this is what you want, you open the container and... Oof. You just barely manage to keep from throwing up, but just barely. The stench is overwhelming. Yeah, give me a minute. You hazard a look at the contents of the container, but you honestly can't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just mashed together. What exactly everything consists of is a mystery you're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. All of it is the same color. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen, tinted with a nauseatingly wet green film over the top. Am I supposed to warm it up, or... Oh god, you don't really know how to serve it. Any utensil or plate that touches it is getting thrown out immediately. No exceptions. Your hands are going to be scrubbed with soap and hot water within an inch of their lives after this. You decide against putting this crap in your microwave. You doubt it would taste or smell any better warm. Not wanting to hold it anymore, you shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. Jesus Christ. Pink mystery meat. Need some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Okay. The cat enthusiastically dives for the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing it as if savoring the scent. You turn to the fridge and close it. You've lost your appetite. Yeah, no shit. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands for the next hour or so when... Munch? Crunch? Oh, what the fuck? Ow! A sharp pain in your foot causes you to stumble. You catch yourself on the kitchen sink and look down to see that the tip of your sock is red. And the red is slowly spreading down to the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You quickly reach down and pull off your sock to see the damage. Uh-oh! Your middle toe is gone. It's just gone. Just a stump is left in its place, steadily leaking blood onto the floor. Holy shit! You clumsily You clumsily step back as if you would be getting away from what you were seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. 911. You have to call 911. Can't blame the cat for that. I don't know. Did the cat do it? Phone. Where's the phone? Oh! What? Your tongue is... What's happening to me? Munch, munch, munch. Oh shit, the cat's just eating you. You slowly... Oh shit, I should not have done that. You slowly look over to find the cat still eating, completely unbothered by your suffering. Oh my god. Not bothering to try and stop the blood from dribbling out of your mouth, you keep watching in a daze as the cat happily chews at the gross piece of... Wait. That's... You look more closely at the mystery food in the cat's jaws. It looks vaguely familiar. It looks like... a tongue. Ugh. Munch, gulp, meow. Munch, gulp, meow. Munch, gulp, meow. The mystery meat is you. Ugh. Before you can even think about what to do next, the cat dives into the container again and bites into a piece that looks okay, fine. Ugh. You collapse onto the floor, clutching your torso. You writhe around on the blood-streaked tiles, crying. Something inside you just... Ugh. Blood pours out from deep within you. Whatever it was felt important. And now it's probably gone too. It hurts. Jesus, it hurts so much. I gotta put on my Sylvester Stallone. That's not funny. It hurts. It hurts so much. Stop. You weakly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... That was your jugular, probably. Your eyes. Your eyes. You fall limply back onto the floor. You're leaking blood all over. From all over. Your foot, your mouth, your insides, your eye sockets. Your kitty. You feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it meant not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs. Ugh. And give you time to just... You are what you eat. There are so many endings to this game. There's so many different endings. Hold on, I can check the endings. There's 40? There's 40 endings? Oh my god. Well, I feel like we're gonna have to, at some point, come back to this game, because this was fun. There's also a lot of reading, but holy shit. 40 endings. That's insanity.